Episode 1 is out! After the premiere in Discord, we held a Q&A, where you all asked many great questions. But for those of you who did not make it to the premiere, I will be addressing some of those in this video, so you can all come back to them later. Side note, I'm recording this all in one take. How soon until the next episode? Probably not that soon. I've been thinking of the first episode as a sort of early release. Episode 2 is not that close to done, nor is anything after that. So, probably not this year, but most likely very soon after that. Can't guarantee anything specific yet. Will you do all the banned episodes? Yes, absolutely. And this segues well into several other topics. We will most certainly be doing the banned episodes, especially this one, and this one. However, the reason I didn't go out of my way to say we would be doing all banned episodes is because after the first couple seasons, we're going to most likely not do every episode. For Kanto and Orange Islands, expect to see every episode. But after that, where there are several episodes that have been banned, we will not necessarily do them, as we want to make sure we don't spend our entire lives dubbing these 1,200 plus episodes. So, we will be cutting a few corners. We may go back eventually and fill in some gaps if we choose, but after we finish Orange Islands, don't expect to see every single episode, unfortunately. However, if you do want to see every single episode that was cut from the dubbed into English, we are actually doing that as its own project, which is still somewhat early in development at the moment, so don't expect to see it super soon, but know that we will be dubbing all banned Pokemon episodes, just not all part of Pokemon Retranslated. I'll go into more detail on this project eventually, but for now, to distinguish it from Retranslated, we will be referring to it as Pokemon The Lost Episodes. Will you be doing the movies? Absolutely. Every single one. Expect to see every, and I mean every movie, all 23 and a half plus 2, at least 6 Pikachu shorts. We may do more, we may not. The A&A specials are unlikely. They're on the low priority list. But all the theatrical Pikachu shorts that go with the movies, all the movies, and the 2-hour-long year-end TV specials are 100% happening. Are you worried about copyright? Yes and no. Because of the way that we're releasing them, I don't really see it as a huge problem, but obviously it is on the back of my mind. How are you going to deal with Electric Soldier Porygon? For those of you who don't know, this is the episode that caused the anime to go off the air for several months and sent many people to the hospital in Japan when it aired, and has since never aired anywhere after that. But, you know, how will we be dealing with it? Very carefully. As mentioned, we are dubbing every banned episode, technically, so we will be dubbing it, but we are going to make it, well, watchable. Probably censored in the same way that the Japanese re-airings censored a lot of the flashing visuals. And for the Lost episodes, we'll censor it much more in the way that 4Kids censored the flashing visuals. So, yes. We are not going to just show it as it is, though we will technically provide the raw version with a huge warning. What will the episode order after Porygon look like? This one was a very good question. So, for those of you who don't know, after the anime's hiatus after that episode, a lot of the episodes got shuffled around and rearranged, so the order that the next 30 episodes aired in, well, it was not the order it was supposed to be. So we will be rearranging the episodes to be closer to how they were supposed to air, in chronological order as much as possible, rather than release order. Will you be translating the opening and ending credits? We would, absolutely. However, not every opening and ending has been released textless, which means it would go back and forth between English credits and Japanese credits depending on the opening or ending, or what version of the opening it is, and that would be a little weird. So, to keep it consistent, we will be keeping the Japanese footage for all the openings and endings, but we'll provide for the openings and endings that allow us to do so an English version with English credits and subtitles as a bonus feature in the folder provided with the episodes. Note this does not apply to episode 1, we don't have them done yet, only starting after that. Will Lugia be female? This one was a question, but I thought I would include it because it was very good. Yes and no. To those of you who don't know, again, Takeshi Shudo, the writer of the second movie and creator of Lugia, originally intended Lugia to be a very feminine Pokemon and have a feminine voice. However, he didn't specify this when handing in the script, and they gave it a masculine voice, which he was very, very disappointed in. He also originally wanted a different ending theme song, as did the director, but they changed it at the last minute, but that's a different story. So we will be releasing for the second movie 2 versions. One that's a direct dub of the Japanese version as it is, and another that is what we call the Shudo cut, which has all of the things the writer and director at times wanted in the movie, but were unable to do so for one reason or another. Producers, I guess. So one will have male Lugia, the other female Lugia. Will you be redoing Aim to be a Pokemon Master for the first movie? Yes, in fact, we will not only be redoing it for the movie, since it's a new recording in Japanese, but we'll be redoing it every time it's redone, and not just reusing the same audio unless it is in Japanese. In fact, we will, if you didn't already gather, be dubbing every song. Every version of every song. Every version of Aim to be a Pokemon Master, if it's a new recording in Japanese, it's a new recording in English. Every ending theme, all 45 or so of them. All openings, all 30 openings. That right there is plenty. All insert songs, which there are quite a few of. Not a lot, probably not as many as, say, Dragon Ball or Digimon, but certainly quite a few. And any related songs, too, that weren't necessarily even actually used in the anime. We may not be dubbing every episode, but we're dubbing every movie, and we're dubbing every song. So expect to see many songs uploaded on this channel, probably very soon. Have you found voices for future gen companions? Yes, not all of them, as we're not too worried about them. We're not just going around casting, Gen 4 gym leaders or anything, but in terms of the main characters, the main companions, yes, we have cast several. Not all, but several. And in fact, we plan to actually have a video soon-ish showing you the voices for future gen companions that we do currently have cast, in case we need to remember what the voices we used when casting them sounded like, or the person we have is unavailable by the time we get there and we have to find someone else. We can use this video as a reference to remember what the voice should sound like. And of course, to give you a sense of what they're going to sound like. And that is our final question, folks. Thank you for joining. There were other questions, but these were the ones I deemed important enough for this video. I wanted to keep it nice and short. Thank you for joining. Look forward to our next videos coming very soon. I don't know how soon, but next month, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's right around the corner. So who knows? Once again, thank you for joining, and thank you so much for being here at all. It's a huge honor having you all here. Catch you in the next one. Peace.